What's up everyone? This is our first news video, wherein I will talk about the latest news in technology world. Let's start it. Because of MWC, almost all news on this week was about this show, and I cannot ignore it, so here is a few the most interesting announcements from MWC. And I want to start with the first foldable phone from Huawei, Mate X. This device was made to compete with another foldable phone, but from Samsung, Galaxy Fold. But unlike Samsung, Mate X has just one screen and it's located on the outside of the phone. For me, it looks better than the Galaxy Fold with small screen on the outside, but I have doubts about durability of this decision. Smartphone works on Kirin 980, has 3 rear cameras and support 55-watt fast charging. But most important, the price. The official retail price of this device is $2,600 and it's huge amount of money for a smartphone, even foldable. For example, the Galaxy Fold costs just $1,900. The next interesting phone from MWC is a Nokia 9 PureView. Beside usual characteristics such as Snapdragon 845, 6GB of RAM, 128GB of storage, wireless charging and fingerprint underneath the glass, this phone has 5 rear cameras, 3 monochrome sensors and 2 standard sensors, and 1 time-of-flight sensor for better portrait mode. These 5 cameras always works together, combine information from all cameras in one photo for better detalization and dynamic range. Besides this phone can take a photo in raw DNG, and the Nokia works together with Adobe to optimize lens preset in their Lightroom app to better working exactly on this phone. But this phone is not cheap, it costs $700, and to answer the question worth it or not, first we need to make full review of this Nokia. Sony introduced the 4 new phones: Xperia 1, Xperia 10, 10 Plus and Xperia L3. But the flagship Xperia 1 is the most interesting. It has super wide 29:9 aspect ratio display with 4K resolution, and this first phone from Sony with triple main camera. One with standard lens, one with wide-angle lens and one telephoto lens. 2 of them with optical image stabilization. And this phone can shoot the video in 4K HDR with 29:9 aspect ratio. The smartphone works on the newest and most powerful processor from Qualcomm, the Snapdragon 855 with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. But unfortunately, unlike previous flagships from Sony, Xperia 1 don't have wireless charging. Of course, I cannot ignore the global launch of the Xiaomi Mi 9 lineup. It consists of 3 phones: Mi 9, Mi 9 SE and Mi 9 Transparent Edition. Mi 9 and Mi 9Te has a Snapdragon 855 under the hood and from 6 to 12GB of RAM and from 128 to 256GB of storage. Main camera consists of 3 models: standard 48MP, 12MP telephoto lens and 16MP wide-angle lens. The Mi 9 has a slightly bigger battery than the Mi 9Te, 3350 mAh against 3200 mAh, but both of them support 20-watt fast wireless charging. Mi 9 SE works on Snapdragon 712. It's the newest sub-flagship processor from Qualcomm. It has triple camera too, but slightly different. The same 48MP main camera, 8MP telephoto lens and 13MP wide-angle lens. Battery has 3070 mAh capacity and the phone not supporting the wireless charging, but like Mi 9 and Mi 9Te, the SE has NFC. But MWC is not only about phones. Microsoft introduced new updating AR helmet HoloLens 2. It is not for gaming, it's more for creators, engineers, medicine and even army. So here's the major changes from the previous version. The first, the screen got a bigger resolution, 2K for each eye against just 720p in predecessor. The second, better ergonomic. Second generation, lighter, smaller and more comfortable. The third, now we support Windows Hello, so you can log in into your Microsoft account just wearing a helmet. The fourth, the tracking cameras can now recognize the movements of fingers and not just the hands. And the last but not least, the new, more powerful processor. So this is all news for today. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe to our channel, and might Android be with you!